Well, oops, wrong cameras on that. Whoa, I just flipped that around. Hang on just a second, you guys. I've got to check on that and see which one's supposed to be there. Why is that happening? Oh my goodness. No. Okay. What did I do? I turned that camera on and it decided to overtake me. Let's go to this one. There we go. Haha, I'm back. Hi, how are you guys? Man, I tell you, that crazy Mrs. Shepracon left my system in a muddle. The sound was way up. The things are all moved around. I tell you. Oh my goodness. And there's a mess on my desk. You would think that I would have gotten it cleaned up, but no. There. How's everybody doing tonight? Brian had some cool stuff going on tonight. That was fun to see. So let's check in with everyone, see how you're doing. It's been kind of a slow, not a slow, kind of a lazy day. Haven't done a lot. I've been working on a couple projects and things like that. Doing some reading, doing some catching up. Layla's coming tomorrow, so woohoo. There's Linda. I don't do people. Was amazing. You can't lie to me. I've seen the proof. Yes. Finger painting is becoming the thing in paint pouring. Yeah, finger painting has been a thing for a long time. There's Linda. Tamara's here. Food cookies that I miss. Yeah, hey, I hope Adrian is feeling better. I'm sorry to hear that he's been dizzy and that's causing, not an easy thing for either of you. I got your email, Tamara, about a half an hour ago. I got the things in, and I got Madonna's, I got Linda's, and I got Larry's. Well, you'll see whose I've got. Let's see, I've got Tamara's, Madonna's, Linda, I got Linda's, and then I got Larry's and Julia's, and that is what I got. I last checked my email and then Ecamm did a not response thing, and I had to shut it down and come back on. That's why I was a couple of seconds late there. Let's play the William. Oh. They are works. So Tamara, thank you for letting us know on that. I took part of your email and cut and pasted into a text overlay so I could remember what you'd said. Hi there, Angie. Good to have you here. And Larry's here. And Tamara. And there's Larry. Stick figures. Flicking. 3rd grade art. Oh, yeah. And Lupe's here. Yay, Lupe's here. Hurt from using the phone to type. Oh, no more Shepracon. Yeah, she's although she did not call Layla and leave a message for her on St. Patrick's Day. And Layla texted me late that night and said, hey, I needed a video to annoy my mother when my mom. So I told her to just go look at the show. But Mrs. Shepracon did call the other grandkids. Bryn texted and said when, and so they were off on their day. They were their Instagram on story on St. Patrick's Day was hilarious because the kids were all getting face painted and they went to a little Irish get together in the local. Well, because their last name is O'Malley, there's a little bit of Irish in Danny there, so it was pretty fun to see. And then Rory, the little one, Goo, Bryn had, she Bryn had her outside, and she was afraid of the mud and worms, and she was she's not quite 2, and it just Bryn's comment was, how can my child be afraid of worms and mud? Bryn literally used to have pet worms. She would keep pet worms on her shirt, and she had them, and oh my gosh, yeah. So, and Susan's here. Yay, everybody. Yes, and Lupe. I'll hang through the show and tell. Have to miss the creative works. We're all there. And Madonna. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Rosemary. Hi. Oh, well, nice to have you here. Hang on. Let me find my sound effects. We have someone new, so let's go. Yay! Rosemary, nice to have you here. So glad to have you here. You got here for show and tell and story night. Madonna, like said, holding hostage. Oh my goodness. Yay. Gonna folks. Yes, it's very creative night tonight. People sent some good things in. Sticky fingers. Yes, finger painting is very sticky finger stuff. I'm just catching up with all the conversation here so I don't get too far behind. Oh my goodness. Yay. I think Julia was coming over. She was going to try to make it over. I saw her on something else earlier today. I was on 2 moons now for some. Okay, so we've got time. We're starting out. It's tonight's all about art and color. As you can see, I put a different kind of overlay that kind of fits with that color thing. And I'm going to make sure that my program window's up so I can make sure that you guys are seeing what you're supposed to be seeing. So I don't have that happen where I have that thing wackadoo. There, okay. Okay. So this could be over here and could be smaller. Oh, 2 more nights and I'll have that. So we're off tonight to the races tonight with cameras. Now, this is not Tamara's piece, but she said she wanted to share this find with you all. This Balinese painting she got in a secondhand shop. I want it for the frame, and when I took the picture out, this Balinese painting was behind it. The artist's name and date is unreadable. Man, what a find. So in the secondhand shop, she went in, wanted the frame. That's really cool. Very cool. Let's see if I can pull there I am. Yeah. I love it. Nice. Okay, next she has, this was her next thing. She said, the blue painting I'm working was white, and I have done a blue wash with a touch of magenta after the blue wash had dried. Now I'm working on shading, but I am doing it on the photo editing on my laptop in case I change my mind. So one of the things I love that Tamara does for us is she always shows me the work in progress. And for someone like me who's not, who doesn't quite, I mean, if you ask me to break down a photograph and how it's put together and how I got there, I can do that. But to see this, how she's doing this, and how she's going, how she tells me that she started with a white and then she did a blue wash over it, which I would have loved to see the white piece first and then the blue wash and then this magenta shading. And she's doing it on photo editing. That's very cool. Hi, Julia. Yay. Nice to have you here. Yay. Anyway, that's very cool, Tamara. So then we have, she says, the fish is done with acrylic paint and is on an old oil painting. I needed a quick fix to relax. Let me get me out of the way so you don't get that. For a bit, so the blue woman and the fish are works in progress and messing around to keep my mind happy. Fish are always happy. Happy little fish. That's pretty. I love the color combination. It's very cool. Really pretty. The fins here almost look like it's wearing a brooch, like an old-fashioned brooch. Let's see. Where we go? Who did you didn't miss anybody, Linda. Julia, we're starting right off with Tamara. I'm going backwards on in the alphabetically backwards. So from those who turned in. Yeah. Hi. Yay. I just did not want, let's see, want to be greedy. She just doesn't want to be greedy. Funny. Yeah, it is awesome. Okay, so next we go to Madonna. Now Madonna she took a class last Friday on painting dot mandalas. And my sister, you guys all know my sister Patty has been doing these. This is one I came up with after class on my own, acrylic on round canvas. My sister Patty went from doing these dot mandalas, she's doing a bunch of them, to doing Zentangle. And it's amazing how she was able to transition, and she's doing both of them. Really, it's very cool to see her do that. But this is gorgeous. I love the color combination on this too. The little touch of like a purple in there. It's the symmetry of them is so amazing. Really, really pretty. I wonder how big is the canvas? That's what I'm curious of. So let us know. Curious minds want to know. That's from Madonna. And hers is, let's see if we can get her to move up there. Madonna Friedman. There we go. And then these two she said on the one, and I put a little arrow so you could say, she found an oak leaf, one on the left. Move me and fix that size. There we go. She found an oak leaf out in the field and that she liked, and she painted the birds on it in acrylic. And then did you mount it on burlap? That's very cool. And then she needle felted a baby owl using sheep's wool. How darling is that? That's so cool. You could make little those would make really good, like smaller ones would make really good Christmas decorations, Christmas ornaments. But you could also use different holiday time at different ones. Do different kind of, for different seasons. A fall owl, a spring owl, all that kind of stuff. Next we have, don't fall over, everybody. Wait, I got to catch up with the textures. Everybody. Oh, there's Shelly. Hi, Shelly. How are you? Nice to have you here. Yay! And next we have, don't fall over, everybody. Don't. But it's, oh, where's her stuff? Hold it. No, I put it on the wrong one. There it is. Linda. There's another one she had. Hang on. Linda, is that your first one that you sent me? Because you sent me like 3 pictures. I got to pull my email back up. Linda. Hold it. Let's go back one here and see if I just... Oh, it's there. It just shrunk. Hang on. It shrunk. Look at that. See? She tries to do all kinds of things so she doesn't be seen. There it is. There's the first one of Linda's. on planets. It's kind of got a theme on hers today. On her round. This is very cool. I knew it had been there. It just shrunk. I didn't lock the overlay. I like it. I really like it. You'll have to take a picture of it when you have it hang on a wall so we can see what it looks like. Yeah. What, Linda? She says something requires patience, that leaves her out. Burlap background shadow box. Oh, cool. That's what Madonna had. And Birds 2, batting 1,000 on Artsy tonight. Yes. Okay. Yay, Linda. Yes. So we got that one. Then the next one she has is another planet one. She has to tell us how she's doing these. I sent 3. I got him. I got all 3, Linda. This one I just shrunk on me. This is very cool too. I love that. Ooh, look at that. Very cool. Oh my gosh. What are these painted on, Linda? It must have gone cold. Yeah, that's a good question, Larry. Larry wants to know if you're airbrushing these, and I want to know too. Like a microscopic image of some yeah. They look like, yeah, like painted. Susan says it looks like painted stones on canvas. Gold cold. Spray painting with a can. Really? Ooh, she's letting out her inner graffiti artist in a different way. Beautiful, Linda. That's cool. It's a piece of glass. It's too heavy. It's almost 4 feet in diameter. Oh, you're kidding. The big one is with all the planets? Oh my gosh. That's amazing. It's glass. Wow. So if you guys, when you send me your emails with this stuff, if you put a little bit of a description with it, then I can cut and paste your description in. Otherwise, I would never know what Tamara's doing. That's because she emails it, says it in her email. Dimension perfect. Mars and Earth, Mother Earth. Linda, you say stuff like that, not on par with previous works. I'm going to have to, I don't know, put a paper clip on your lips or something. Duct tape. Yes, they're very pretty. All right. Next we have Larry. And this, he said he was playing with color, which is just perfect. I wish I'd seen this one before I made the video for today. I would have used this as a background for the opening video. It's so cool. I really like it. Really, really like it. Just the way the little hints of color come through, and the more you look, you can see different things. Like here, kind of in the center, there's almost like an eye. Mm-hmm. Oh, down in the lower right. Does anybody see the head? I mean, it's like a leopard walking off the edge. You see the ear and the eye, and the nose is just off the edge of the canvas. I like this one, Larry, a lot. This painting with color. It's very pretty. Susan doesn't think you spray painted those, Linda. She's like, good. Oh. Yeah. Up my color area, Larry. Color alley, Larry. That's a hard one to read. See, she says, up my color alley, Larry. Yep. Very cool. And then he has this one, and this is called Irish Spring. Another one of his watercolors. This is so nice, Larry. Really pretty. Very cool. I love the little castle, like in the bridge, kind of in the back. These trees. Very cool. So nice. I see a little tadpole. Fishy in the bottom left. Yeah, hot spring. Yeah, his watercolors are something else. It's hard to believe that Larry just started watercoloring recently. And the reflections. I think all, Julia. Yeah, Larry, Julia wants that one. The Irish Spring. Yep. That's a fireplace on a grass-colored house. Oh, down here? I get it. Okay, next we have Julia, and she has Squirrel Surprise, a traveling ring pour. Look at that. I love this. It reminds me so much, Julia, of like the trees around here. Oftentimes you'll see like, and if I had taken a photo like that and then done a color shift on it, you could do that. But the way that ring pour is, it's just, I love it. I love it. Squirrel Surprise is a really good name for it. Larry, water painting. Isn't it cool? I love this. All right. And then last we have is, okay, me. Don't need that. We'll pull this over here and zoom it in for you. Mrs. Shepherdcon did this, guys. She just went a little crazy afterwards, just playing with a little bit of fun of St. Patrick's Day and, you know, her motto about everyone knows that leprechauns live at the end of the rainbow behind the wink of an eye. So she got the green and the glitter and the gold out, and she just played. And then I was goofing the other night, and I came up with, what did I come up with? This. Yes, this. And I had this neographic thing that I had done. And then I decided I would just start trying I have those watercolor pencils, and I was going over them and rubbing them, and I was just trying the different things, and it just kind of turned into like a, whoops, not in focus. Got my hand in the way. Kind of a abstract, like sunset behind the thing in the back. I was goofing. So that's about the extent of my art this week, other than just playing with some stuff. Haven't done a lot this week. Oh, I'm down there. There we go. So, I don't think I did. Nope, I didn't do anything else. Might have done. No. That's it for me. And I did this again. Why is this here? There is that one. Camera. B. There we go. Anyway, you guys, so that is our wonderful art that we've had for show and tell tonight. And so my whole deal with everybody's artwork and coming through, and I wanted to, yesterday was pretty glorious around here. We actually got above 60 degrees to 61 for the first time since like October. And so it was really pretty, and the crocuses are coming out and spring and all that kind of stuff. And so I had found a couple of books to read that celebrated Holi, or Holi, however you say it, and I can't remember exactly, in India, the Holi festival, and it's Holi. My friend Art Wolf has been many times and has photographed it, and it's gotten to be, he photographed it years, like probably in the mid 80s, late 80s, before it was anything that people would go to, didn't even really know about. The people in India went all the time, but it hadn't become as popular as it is now. And now it's quite the festival with, I mean, the area that the festival's held in has millions of people living there, but then oftentimes 1 million more people come just for the festival. So it becomes really crowded and it can get kind of crazy, but it's to celebrate rebirth and renewal and spring and that whole thing. And so I found a couple books, and I thought on art night I would share these books with artists. And so the first one I'm going to share, let me check. Oh, hey everybody. Where am I? Just make sure that is coming up right. Yep, it is. Publish. And there you go. It's called Thai and the Festival of Color. It's by Marcel A. Bent and illustrated by Sudepati Tucker. And I think you're going to like this one. Here we go. Thai was 10 years old. And like children everywhere, she loved to hear stories about far away places. When Mommy put a big map of the world next to her bed, Thai clapped her hands in delight. She closed her eyes tightly and touched a place on her map. India, it said, when she looked. That's a long way from home, and my home in Jamaica, she thought. How I really wish I could be in India, she whispered, lying back sleepily on her pillow. Suddenly, Thai heard a loud sound. She opened her eyes, and she was in the middle of a market, but it was not like any she knew. It was much bigger and louder, and stalls spilled over with colorful trinkets and fruits and that she had never seen before. There were people everywhere talking in a new language. Where am I? She said aloud. I was trying to get that to... May I help you? Thai turned to see a tall, thin boy with curly hair. He was holding a tray of crumbly white sweets. Their sugary smell made Thai's mouth water. I'm not sure, Thai answered slowly. Who are you and where is this? Oh, my name is Ravi, and this is Chandi Chowk Market. It's the biggest market in New Delhi. It might be the biggest one in all of India, he said proudly. This is India? Ty exclaimed. Yes, Ravi answered, looking at her strangely. Today is a holiday, and I'm helping my mother sell coconut bafu. Would you like to taste one? Ty thanked Ravi and took one. It tasted deliciously crunchy and spicy. My name is Ty. It is Ty, she told Ravi between bites, and I'm from Jamaica. Nice to meet you, Ty, he said. I'd like to chat, but I have to sell my bafu. Do you want to help me? Well, sure, said Ty. The two new friends talked as they made their way through the crowded market. Can everyone in Jamaica run fast? Ravi asked, thinking of Jamaica's famous sprinters. Let's race and you'll see, Ty said laughingly. Does everyone in India play cricket? Before Ravi could answer, a loud honking noise behind them made Ty jump. Beep! That's just an auto rickshaw, he said, smiling. It's the way many Indians get around. There are so many people, Ty said in amazement. India is a big country with a lot of people, Ravi replied. New Delhi alone has more than 20 million people. Whoa, said Ty. That's a lot of people. And it's even more crowded today because of the festival of Holi. What's Holi? I think it's Holi. Holi. Ty asked. You can see for yourself, Ravi said mischievously. It's just about to start. I hope you're not wearing your best clothes. Ty looked down, and wrapped around her was a beautiful, brightly colored piece of cloth. On her feet, she wore sandals. Is this what girls wear in India? She asked. Yes, it's called a sari, and boys wear a kartu, like mine. I will use the money from hang on, I can't see myself. I will use the money from the burfis to buy a brand new kurta, he said excitedly. As the children walked on, a woman asked Ravi what the cost of the burfi. What language is she speaking? Ty asked. Hindi, said Ravi. English and Hindi are the two of the languages we speak here in India. Rupee is what our money is called. Up ahead, a whirl of activity caught the children's attention, and drums boomed and cymbals banged, and the crowd whirled and whistled and cheered, and the children ran to see what was going on. Ty gasped. People were riding on elephants and draped with shiny ornaments, and the elephants' heads jingled with every step. Other people were unfurling streamers of shimmering paper high into the sky. Swoosh! Yellow color filled the air above Ravi. It fell on spots all over him. Ty pointed at him and giggled. Swoosh! A big splash of blue color splattered Ty. Ravi laughed loudly. What is this? Ty asked, looking around her. Everyone was covered in color. She saw blue, yellow, red, purple, pink, and orange people. We're a human rainbow, she cried excitedly. Holi is a festival of color, Ravi said laughingly. We throw water and colored powder on each other to celebrate the start of spring. Ty and Ravi skipped and danced and threw color on everyone around them. Suddenly, Ravi stopped dancing and his eyes filled with tears. What's wrong? Ravi Ty asked. Nobody is buying my coconut burfis, he said. I won't be able to buy a new kurtu. The children looked in dismay at the tray of burfis and at the people too busy throwing color to notice Ravi's treats. It was then they spotted something lying on the ground. It was a wallet. Ravi picked it up and it was full of money. There are more rupees here than I've ever seen, Ravi said in a hushed tone. This is more than enough to buy me a new kurtu. And Ty paused before she spoke. But now someone is sad because they lost all of their money, she said quietly. And the two children considered that for a moment. They remembered what their parents had taught them about honesty. In India, we say, if one person is good, then the whole world can be good. And in Jamaica, we say honesty is always the best policy, Ty chimed in. So we must return the money at once, Ravi declared, and Ty agreed. I know where the police station is, Ravi said, and they set off running. At the station, a stern police officer was writing in a big book. What have we here? He asked, and the children explained and handed him the wallet. 2 little angels, one yellow and one blue, the police officer said, chuckling. I know to whom this money belongs. You can give it to him yourselves. And he pointed to an old man with his head bent, staring at the floor. The man looked up as Ravi and Ty approached him. When he saw the wallet, he sprang from his seat and hugged the 2 children up tightly. Thank you, he cried. Now I can buy Holi treats for my grandchildren. As he spoke, tons of people gathered around. Bravo, children! Well done! And they cheered, praising the children for their honesty. Ravi and Ty high-fisted each other and then high-fived each other, and then they knew that they had done the right thing. Then everyone noticed the coconut burfis. Before long, Ravi's tray was empty and every single burfi had been bought. I'm so glad we helped that man, Ty said as they left the station. Me too, said Ravi. Come on. I know where to get the best lassi to celebrate. Lassi? Ty asked. What is that? It's the best drink in the world. And the sweet yogurt was creamy and surprisingly fruity. This is so much better than the plain milk Mommy makes me drink, she thought. Ty, Ravi shouted. I think I see Ma coming. She will be so happy when I tell her about today. Ravi, wait. How will I get home? Ty started to say, and the ground around her rumbled and shook, and Mommy's voice seemed to be coming from far away. It's time to get ready for school, Mommy was saying. Did you have a nice dream? Ty opened her eyes slowly and she sat up and she was back in her nightie. It was only a dream after all, she thought as Mommy moved off the rest of the covers. Ty, Mommy sighed, what is that on your feet? And Ty looked down and her feet were bright blue. She smiled. A really big splash of color, she said. And there it is. That's the story, the Festival of Color. Marcel Bent currently lives in the Middle East with her young daughter. She grew up in Jamaica and has lived in the Caribbean, Europe, Asia, and Africa, traveling both for work and studies. And when she travels, Marcel likes to envision places through the eyes of a child. Her stories are often about journeys that highlight our shared humanity, the beauty of friendship, and adventures without cultural limitations. Ty and the Festival of Color is her first book. And Sudeepti Tucker works full-time as an illustrator from her home studio in New Delhi, India. Influenced strongly by her motherland, her illustrations are vibrant and colorful. And she enjoys traveling and hopes to someday find friends with a myriad of stories and experiences from every part of the world. How cool is that? Let's see. I'm right. Go back to here. And then I can go to here. Oops. Cancel. There we go. Okay. And then let me get this. I've got one other story that's short about this same holiday, kind of there. If I can get that back to it. And there it is, this one. Yay. So, see you in other pieces. Check it in, encore. What's Think about taking some time off of YouTube. I think you do. Okay. I love they're colorful. Julia, you're gonna take some time off YouTube? You have to tell me why. Send me things, but I hope you still come to visit us. Let's see. I'm just catching up with everybody here while I've been reading. Oh, yes. Sometimes taking a break. You know, I had to take those 3 weeks off of reading for a while. And so, by the way, you guys, Thursday, I will not be on. I'm going to be in Phoenix. Layla's coming up. And so, if I get a story done, I'll try to get one recorded for you. But I know that Layla has spring break this week, and so I'm taking her back to Phoenix on Wednesday, and then I'm staying down and watching her, and because Philip has to leave town, so I'll have Lachlan and Layla, and I think Thursday night is the night they both have like swim team and stuff like that. So this afternoon, the only one I could get. I'm glad you like this story. Bye, Shelley. Just catching up on the things before we start this next story about this. Okay, there we go. Got it right now. And this one is called The Festival of Colors. And it's much shorter, and it's more about the different colors and their meanings that they have. So I hope you guys like this one. The Festival of Colors by Kabir Segal and Suristha Segal, and illustrated by Vashi Harrison. Guavas are ripening. Oh, hang on. Let me try something here, because it is not. Nope, it's not either. I was trying to make it bigger. Hang on. Let me try something here. Oh. Nope, it goes back down. I thought I could make it get bigger, but it didn't. Guavas are ripening. Lotuses are blooming. And Holi, the Indian Festival of Colors, is almost here. Chintu and Mintu are getting ready. Holi hey, they whisper. They gather hibiscus flowers because hibiscus flowers make red. They gather orchids because orchids make purple. They gather marigolds because marigolds make orange. And they gather irises because irises make blue. Then they lay the flowers out to dry. Then they separate the petals. And then they press the petals into fine powders. At last, the petal powders are ready. Chintu and Mintu are ready too. And so are their parents and their friends. Notice how everybody's dressed in white. And their neighbors. And then, poof, purple pops, poof, red bursts, poof, orange erupts, poof, blue splashes, poof, 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 poof. Holi hey, holi hey, holi hey, everyone shouts. Holi is a festival of fresh starts and friendship and forgiveness. But for Chintu and Mintu, it's also a festival of fun. And this is a note from the authors, and I'm going to switch this to a singles page. go to a single column to read out on this one. Holi is the Indian festival of colors, celebrated during spring when new colors appear in nature. It symbolizes, hang on. Oh. It symbolizes inclusiveness, new beginnings, and the triumph of good over evil. The festivities begin with an evening bonfire, and the next morning, family, friends, and neighbors throw dry and wet-colored powders on each other. People chant "Holi hey," which is pronounced "holy hey, holy hey, holy hey." It means it's holy. Traditionally, the powders were made at home using flowers. Families and friends gathered, dried, and ground the petals into fine powders, which were mixed with water to make brilliant colors. Now most people buy pre-made powders from the local bazaar or even online. There's plenty of singing and dancing and feasting during the festivities, and everyone covered in vibrant colors. There's a tremendous feeling of community. Let's see if you can see it. There. Oh, there. It's bigger. Well, that's better. You can see it better. Look at that. I love this illustration. The combination from going from the all white dress like that, to poof, to that, to that. It's so cool. Come home definitely different. And their neighbors. Yeah, the illustrations in this are real pretty. Okay. And there we go. Yay! Town is a rainbow when they're all done. So cool. Yes. It's a, if you've ever seen pictures of Holi Festival, it's, you don't get, Art told me, and my other friend, I have a friend, Lisa, that went with him one year, and she said it took days. In fact, the entire trip that they were there in India for like 10 days on a photo trip, and the Holi was at the beginning, and she had color coming out of her ears, out of her hair, in between her toes. It was everywhere. She lost her shoes, and then your poor camera gear really is has to be wrapped up, kind of, because it gets that powder they use, gets a fine dust into absolutely everything. Colors are amazing. I'd be sneezing. Yeah, it's pretty an amazing thing. In any FaceTimes with me reading the books from Gretchen's story time I ordered. Oh, I'm so glad. That's awesome. Yeah, thanks, Tamara. Yeah, it was. We all need breaks sometime on things, and the name on this one was the Festival of Colors. I'm sorry. The other one was Thai and the Festival of Colors. This one is called just the Festival of Colors by KPIR Segal and Saristha Segal. Yeah. Very cool. Anyway, folks, man, I'm excited to have Layla here tomorrow. She and I are, on Tuesday, we're probably going to paint pour. We're probably going to put ourselves in the garage and do paint pouring all day, because she's the one I paint pour with. And she likes to do that. She's been here over the weekend. Her mom, they came in Friday night and for some stuff, and she's been visiting. So I get her. She comes tomorrow morning, and then she and I will fly out Wednesday afternoon and take her back home. And then I'll stay down there for a few days to babysit, do the grandma stuff. Anyway, yeah, let's just check in. Last here, Towns, Rainbow, see what everybody's saying. What I missed. I know I missed half the time. I missed half the conversation in the of what's going on in the chat. I kind of like to go back and see. Oh. I have an app on Wednesday afternoon. Oh, okay. Tamara, let us know, okay, Tamara? All right, you guys. It will be fun. It will be lots of fun. I'm excited to spend some time with her again and to do, and it's just, it'll be nice. Just nice to have, she and I are used to having some time on our own every once in a while, and we haven't had that. And so this time, since she's on spring break and her brother's not, it's just Layla and I. All right, you guys, take care and have a great week. I will try to put up a video recorded, but I'll if I do, you'll see the announcement. I'll try to get it scheduled and a premiere scheduled for you. You'll know about it. Probably the premiere I'll post it as soon as possible, and I might even put a little post in my community tab there. But otherwise, I'll see you in person back next Sunday for another show and tell night. So do some more wonderful art, and let's see what you got. Let you know what about how the appointment goes for your husband. Okay, that's it, Tamara. That's what we want to know. We want to make sure you're okay. All right, let us know. All right, you guys, take care and have an amazing week. And as you know, keep looking for the beauty hidden in plain sight. It's all around. Fill some buckets, but the first place you'll find it is if you go look in the mirror. And then it'll be a whole lot easier to go fill buckets. You guys all filled mine for the week. So I'll see you soon. And
in the heat of the night, we could get lost in all the lights and sounds. Feeling alright, we won't go home, we will just stay here downtown. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my side. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too. We could be famous, we could be famous. You blow my mind, looking like a model, better than the usual. Yeah, you don't even try, not average or typical. I put you on a pedestal. There's not just stars on the boulevard, they're in the light in your eyes. Oh, we don't need no black cards, I just need you by my
hey, Gail, if you're
side.
watching.
We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh, drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh, you got me feeling starstruck too.
Thank you,
We
Larry.
could be famous, we could be famous, we could be famous. We could be shameless, famous, running cool, with a love that leaves us weightless. Ooh.
Thanks, Tamara.
Drop dead gorgeous, wow. Ooh. You got me feeling starstruck.
Holding on tight while you chair dance, Lupe.
We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous. We could be famous.
Night, everybody. Have a great week.